Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. My name is Emi, and today I want to just give you guys tips on how to make your house look better. Just little things or little changes you can make that will make your house look different and more beautiful. I spend a lot of time in my house, so for me it is a priority. The space I'm in has to look nice. I have to enjoy it and it has to be comfortable. And I feel like they're just little things. Some of them are inexpensive. Well, everything costs money, sha. You can do a lot of DIYs, but there are just some little things you can add that will make a big difference in your home. These are changes I've made in my house that when people come, they're like, I like the way this looks, or I like the way that is looking over there. So I would like to give you guys tips on what you can do to make your house look better, because I've been getting a lot of questions and I just feel like I should give you guys the secrets, or just a little bit of a little bit of what I have been doing to make some changes in my house. I feel like the first place to start from is to think about how you want your space to look like. What do you like? What colors do you enjoy? And I know the colors I like. I know I like pink. I like a lot of bright colors. I love yellow. But sometimes you can't put all those colors in one place. So what I did was I went to Pinterest. You can go on Pinterest, create boards, inspirational boards. Go on Pinterest, search for the kind of interior decoration, maybe living room, bedroom. Just put in a keyword and it will come up with different pictures of different spaces or whatever it is you've searched for. I also do this on Instagram. Like, I follow a lot of Instagram home pages, and I save pictures of houses that I like, maybe bedrooms, toddler bedrooms, maybe kitchens. I just save what I like. What I've discovered is, after looking back at the things that I saved, I realized that there's a, what's it called, like a theme of decor that I like. I like pretty, I like a lot of gold, I like a lot of white, and I just like bright, beautiful spaces, white walls. I like white walls. I love white furniture, even though they can be tough to maintain, but not all white furniture is tough to maintain. So I discovered, okay, these are the things I like. I'm liking gold, I'm liking greens, I'm liking stuff like this. Then this is the theme I want in my living room. So that's the first thing I did, and which I would advise you to do. Just the fact that I was looking on those boards, it made me realize what was my style of interior decor. Do I like modern? Do I like farmhouse? Do I like traditional? Do I like in between? Do I like minimalist decor? What exactly do I like? So I think I am almost there. I have almost figured out what I want. Sometimes now money kill all these things. So I think I figured it out right now, and I'm just making little changes that I can afford to make to my house. The first thing I did in my house, in my living room, that made a big difference was the color of paint on the wall. You guys, sometimes you might think it does not matter, but paint can just change your life. And I say change your life because when your space looks maybe different, nicer, and you like it, it changes the way you feel. So the paint on my wall is very, very important. We were living somewhere before where the walls were gray, and to me, I didn't think like it was so gray. I just thought, oh, it was just light gray. But the day we painted it to off-white, I saw the difference. And since then, I've just said anywhere I move to is just going to be off-white. Immediately we moved to this house, because we moved here about 2-3 months ago, it was still that light gray color. I don't know what it is with light gray. And then before I moved any furniture in, the first thing was we are painting the walls. The house kind of looked a bit smaller, but when I painted it off-white, it looked bigger, it was brighter. So the color of paint you put on your wall can affect the way your living room looks like, or the space you are trying to change. It can affect the way it looks like. So you should put a lot of consideration in the kind of paint you use, the quality of the paint, the color, and where exactly you put it. Another thing that made a difference was lighting. So before, I didn't really used to consider lighting. I only considered lighting when I was thinking about how to film my videos and film my recipes. But like the lighting in the house, I didn't think about it. We had like yellow fluorescent bulbs, and they always used to make everywhere so yellowish, and just it was just funny to me. But after a while I was like, I'm sure this yellow bulb is a problem. So we switched to white bulbs, or like off-white fluorescent, and it makes such a difference. Also, if you have like, I like my lighting to be bright, my living room to be bright, the light to be white, but also lighting creates mood for you in your house. So I also have lamps now. I'm trying to invest in lamps because good quality lamps, they are not cheap. So I'm trying to invest in lamps because they create moods. You can put then your warm yellow color, and in the evening I turn it on and everywhere is just cozy, and I turn off the bright lights and everywhere just looks warm and sweet and comfortable and cozy. So lighting can change your mood. I've been to a friend's house where they had different types of lights, like the corridor was red lights, the kitchen was like, there was some blue lights there, and they had a lot of different colored lights in their house. That's what makes them happy. But for me, I really like the bright lights during the day, and then to create a mood, just the soft warm lighting. So look around your house and try and figure out if you like the lighting in your house, because lighting makes a whole lot of difference. For a long time my TV was on a TV stand, and I just thought that was normal. But when I was going through Pinterest and looking at a lot of home decor pages, I would say that they would hang the television set, and I like the way it looks. When I did it to mine, actually it was a proper advice given to me by the lady that did the interior decoration of our the previous house we're living in, and we just transferred it here, Beddings and Beyond. When she hung the TV, I'm like, my house can look this fine. That's just all it takes. Hanging the TV on the wall, and it even helps because my child goes on the TV stands, tries to play on the TV stand. But now that the TV is on the wall, he doesn't really have a lot of access to the TV. And the TV looks, I'm looking that way because that's where the TV is. The TV looks so much nicer up on the wall, and it makes a whole lot of difference. Anytime I go somewhere now and I see the TV on TV stand, I always itch to tell them, have you tried hanging it on the wall? Because it looks so much nicer. One thing I wanted in my house was a rug. I didn't used to like rugs because I have some allergies to dust, and when I was growing up and we had rugs, I would always sneeze and I would always be reacting. But I realized that having like a part of the house, like it doesn't have to be everywhere with the rug, just a part of the house with the rug, and for me that's the living room space. It just creates a mood. Before, my son will not be able to lay on the floor because the tiles are cold, and which is a good thing in Nigeria because the weather is very hot. But sometimes you just want that, like I said, cozy feeling. I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to watch TV and sit on the floor, maybe not on the sofa all the time. And I found that rugs are such a great way to change your space and to make it look nicer. It also helps you to demarcate maybe your living space from the dining space, because in my house the living room and the dining is sort of in the same area, and I think that's the style a lot of houses are in Lagos right now. The dining and the living room area are in the same place, but the rug will help you divide the space, and it makes everywhere looks cozy, and it is so nice to look at. I love the rug I have. It is very soft. My interior decorator, she picked out a rug that we really liked, and since she put it here, we've been enjoying it. So you should maybe consider a rug, maybe just a center rug, area rug, whatever it is. Think about adding rugs to your living space. Another change I made was adding shelving units. I've always liked shelving units. I have one right behind me that I made recently, and it makes a whole lot of difference, especially because you can decorate it and it just looks really, really nice. When I look at my inspiration boards, a lot of them have shelving units. So I decided, let me say, you need a shelving unit in your house. And let me tell you, this is like the most interesting thing in my living room right now. So if you're thinking of making some changes in your house that you might like, I think you should consider a shelving unit. One major change I made to my space was reducing the clutter. It is so easy to, as time goes by, to just buy stuff, keep stuff, hold on to stuff that is not useful, that does not look nice, and before you know it, your house will be filled with so much stuff. It takes up so much space, and then your house looks cluttered. A house that has clutter does not really look nice. That's just the truth. So if you want your space to look nice, I would suggest you throw some things away, give some away, sell some, and make sure your house is clutter free. And that's one way to also maintain a clean home, because I don't get to do a lot of cleaning in my living room unless maybe crumbs on the floor, but there are just few items in the house. We don't have a lot of stuff to clean because I don't have energy to clean. So I make sure we only put stuff that is important, has meaning to us, and is easy to maintain. Sometimes whenever I go to a new space or go to someone's house, the first thing I look at is the window. I look at the window treatment, the curtains, because curtains have a way of making somewhere look totally different. In my previous house, the windows were really long, so we had these really nice curtains on them, and just those curtains made it look really different. I'm going to show you what the windows look like, and I discovered that anything you put on your window will affect the decor in your home. So you should always, always, always consider your window treatment. And I've read up so much, because I love interior decoration. I've read up so much on how to style windows and how to decorate your windows and what kind of curtains to use and what kind of rods to use. If I've not used the one that I'm supposed to use, is because, like I said, na money kill am. So at the right time I might change up my curtains, but I'm just using what I've had from my previous house right now. But I'm trying to let you guys know that your curtains, the window treatment, they make a whole lot of difference. I think my final tip I'm going to give is to accessorize. Previously I just accessorized with random throw pillows that don't make sense, just pillows that I see that I like, I put in my living room. But when we had our sofa made, it was looking nice, but better than beyond, she came with pillows, and immediately she put those pillows everywhere, just looked beautiful, luxurious, really nice. And I was saying to myself, who knew pillows could change up the way my living room looked? So since then I've taken pillows very, very important, and not just ordinary pillows, but good quality pillows. Lately I'm into bringing the outdoors indoors, using plants. I love greens around my house. I have 3 live plants inside my living room. One is about to die. But I just love seeing them because it refreshes the space and it makes it look really, 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 really nice. So these are the tips I have to share with you guys today on how to make your space look nicer, and how, or little things you can do to make a difference. So if you enjoy this kind of videos, please click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to see my living room tour, I'm going to put a link below. That's my previous living room tour because I just moved from there, and hopefully maybe before the end of the year we will do a new living room tour of this new space. If you want to see that, please click the like button and leave a comment so that I know that you are interested. I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.